Hello people, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to give a bit of a progress update on Syhuu, which is my Linux distribution. Now, since last time, as far as I'm aware, there's not actually been any new ISOs I've made, but I've got a bit more of a plan of what to do basically. So I guess one thing that I should have opened up is this. This is a logo I've made for it. Now, this logo is definitely subject to change because it has been compared to a swastika, which is a bit of a problem. I can see the resemblance, yeah, but I don't really know how to fix it. I've tried like putting a Y in all sorts of places, but it just doesn't feel right. But like when I squint my eyes, like cross-eyed, that's it. Not squint. Yeah, I can definitely see the resemblance. It does look a bit like one right now. So yeah, it is a bit of a problem, but I guess don't go cross-eyed, and it's mostly fine. Guess it's my advice. So this might be a logo for it, subject to change. I might. This is a tweak that I'm not sure. Basically make this like the inner bits like slightly darker, just to give it a bit more detail, as it's a bit basic looking. But yeah, I've also been starting to work on the website. Now there's no CSS, and there probably won't really be much CSS right now, because I'm still not sure what like the theme will look like exactly. But yeah, that's currently what the website's looking. At the very least, I'll make sure it's got a dark mode, this website. So yeah, let's just sort of go through the websites. And number one, so logo's subject to change. But yeah, so the Syhuu is a Linux distribution that is designed to be user friendly compared to other Linux distributions. Comes with the Mate desktop. This isn't a Syhuu VM, by the way, it's just the VM I used to make Syhuu. But I've been experimenting a little bit on here with the actual design. And it comes with various other pre-installed tools to make the Linux experience better. And it goes through here thing. So features that are very likely to appear in the first major release. Windows application support using Wine. Quick media controls. Easy command line package management using Paro. Linux LTS kernel for better stability. Universal Linux package support using Flatpak. I'll probably sneak in like Snap and whatever. Well, really Snap. And codec support for easy multimedia playback. Because yeah, I'm fed up of Fedora having issues like playing Twitch or whatever out of the box and stuff like that. But yeah, what else does this say? Yeah, easy packagement pairing. Of course, I was sort of missing out the fact that yes, it can access the AUR, and it's consistent. You don't need to type a slightly different command to access the AUR. You can just like do, Paru dash S get or sign us on the AUR. What's on the AUR, or like darling or something like that. But yeah, so plans for the far future. Well, no, features that might appear in the first major release. Android app support using Waydroid. The main problem is Mate is X only. So what I'd have to do would to basically use like a container Wayland, such as Sway. So I would basically just go like that, yeah, whatever. And then I'll just type like Sway in there, and then like I then proceed to do what I need to do inside here. Of course I'll get rid of like the bar and stuff. It's not that hard to do. The only problem with that is actually being able to make it work properly. For example, if you install stuff into Waydroid, it will end up appearing in your system apps menu, like your apps. Android apps will appear in a system menu, but when you open it, basically nothing would actually end up happening, and because it's Xorg and it doesn't know, oh yeah, I can just run it inside of Sway and it will work perfectly. So that's the reason why it's not there. Another thing is a graphical installer. It probably will be a command line installer and an intro video basically copying macOS 10, and 9, I guess, with that. And plans for the far future, macOS application support using Darling. Now, you might have not heard of Darling. It's basically Wine, but for macOS apps. The only problem is it's really, quite obscure, not a major project. So, unfortunately, there's only a single graphical app that runs using Darling, and even then it has issues. So that's why it's far future. System requirements, basically the same as Arch, apart from storage requirements, and of course they're subject to change. So x86-64 CPU, I do plan on doing x86 ARM and PowerPC support in the future. 512 megs of RAM. More is required for the live ISO, apparently. 1 gig, I think, should be enough. 4 gigs of disk space, that's a bit of an estimate. Apparently, Arch requires 2 gigs, so I just doubled it, basically. More will probably be needed. And of course, an internet connection. But yeah. Maybe I should put offline installer for planned for the far future. But yeah. So, the actual user interface is a bit up to your imagination. Yes, it's using Mate. Now, what you've got here is sort of something that I just sort of experimented with. Main dock. Yeah, this isn't the best thing to use, as you might be able to notice, but I don't know, maybe you want calculator. If you drag it there, it works. So that's actually not bad. But of course, you've got things such as the settings. You've got to configure it, and as you can see, the menu's a bit broken. Stuff like that. But you can configure the thing. I should probably try and see if I can remove the separator. Yeah, so of course there's quite a bit of configuration that does need to be done, but to be fair, this sort of vaguely rough idea sort of works, you know. But yeah. Do system, it does not. Do custom, it does what it has done. But yeah. But yeah. I think oh yeah, you can just do that. That's a lot nicer to do. But yeah. So you can just be like apply, done, and then go away or whatever. Boom. Now, other thing, so media controls, you might be like, what's that about? So you see these buttons up here, basically have those here somewhere. Another potential thing is an app menu. I've been vaguely looking at it. I don't think I have the window open unless it's here, yeah. About Vala Panel App Menu, which basically has the system menus, just like what Unity had or macOS. Wrong buttons. But yeah, those are the plans. But yeah, those, I guess, that's sort of the progress update on Syhuu. Hope you enjoyed this, and goodbye.